The Sleep Styler. Welcome. My name is Beauty News with Angela Cruz. Actually, my name is Angela Cruz, but my channel's name is Beauty News with Angela Cruz. I upload every Sunday and every Wednesday to help you look your best so you feel your best. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any beauty news videos. You can follow me on social media at Angela Cruz Tube. I even made you a graphic. I was like, you know what? Some people are visual learners, so I'm actually going to show them my name. Ta-da! Angela Cruz too. Can you see that? Of course, my iPhone is reflected in the is reflected in that, and so is my makeup. But this hopefully gives you an idea of where to follow me on YouTube. So welcome to you, and please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or anything. I'm like, what is that? Hi, the beauty throbber. Oh, I actually can see your comments. This is so exciting. It's my first time to use my second time to use Wirecast Go, but last time I did a YouTube live, nobody commented. So the beauty throbber, I'm so happy to have you here. All right, so let's get started talking about the Sleep Styler. Now, if you guys are not familiar with the product, they became famous because of Shark Tank, and I have the Sleep Styler Originals, which there are 8 of these little foam rods that come like this. And then I also got the Sleep Styler Mini. So today in this video, you are really going to see a heck of a lot of tips because I have been using these for probably about 3 to 4 weeks now. So I feel like I'm really experienced in the pros and the cons of the product and the ways to make them work better than normal. So that's why you tuned in, and that's what I'm going to give you. First of all, what you can expect to see in this live broadcast is how I use the Sleep Stylers to build volume and curl in my hair. So the type of hair that I have may be different from yours, but I have been recommending these Sleep Styler products to everybody. I've been like, I really don't know who they wouldn't work for. Now, of course, I'm not a hairdresser. You know, I'm just a girl who has kind of bad hair. This is what my hair looks like naturally air dried, and this is actually less frizzy than it would normally be because I used a super hydrating deep conditioner today because I knew I'd be doing this video. So I will be showing you some tips for success. So let's get into it. Now, I just did this just to, you know, kind of capture your attention. So this is absolutely not, this is not a good demonstration because this has been sitting in my hair for like 5 minutes. This actually gave me a little bit of wave. Isn't that amazing? Yay! The beauty throbber, it really will cut your getting ready time. And thank you for your comments. I'm wondering, you know, there we go. Okay, I pushed them to the side. Thank you for your comments. All right, so first of all, let me demonstrate, or let me explain, and then I'll demonstrate later what the Sleep Stylers are. They're basically memory foam on the inside, and then the outside is yoga mat material. And I personally feel like the yoga mat material is magical because it really does smooth the cuticle of your hair. As you can see, my hair already looks smoother than this air dried frizzy side over here with no shape to it. So that, I think, is the key to success. Also, it has this really long, what do you call that, ribbon, or just, you know, this part on it right there is something that you can wrap around numerous times, which when I want a really tight curl, I will wrap my curl like super tight, and then I will just kind of make this tight, and then it's long enough to Velcro all the way to the bottom. So I've been very successful using the original. Now, the reason that I got the mini was because I split my hair top and bottom half whenever I use the Sleep Styler because I want the minis on the top of my head building volume, and I'll show you how I do that, and then I want the originals on the bottom creating the curl, like that, you know, sexy beach curls that everybody wants. I'm gonna show you how to do that today. But I wanna first start with 3 tips for success that I have personally found to be true. I have these tips coming directly to you from myself, so hopefully they will help you. So number 1, start with damp hair. And as you can see, this hair right now that you're looking at on my head is just, it's washed and air dried. Like I just washed it probably about an hour ago, and then it took me like forever to do my makeup. So what I'm going to do is I just kind of add a little bit of dampness to my hair. That is tip number 1. So one thing that I found is if your hair is too wet or too dry, it won't work as well. When your hair is too wet, the curl will not create. Like if you get out of the shower and your hair is like completely saturated, I have tried that just to see what would happen. It did not really work that well. If your hair is too dry, then the curls won't last. You may have a nice wave, but then it's gonna fall. The secret is to have like just the right amount of moisture in your hair. This is actually a little bit too dry still, so I'm gonna pump it up just a tad. All right, so tip number 2, use a styling product. And when I say pre, I mean use something before you style your hair with the Sleep Styler to help the curls set and form, and also to smooth your cuticle. Now, I'm telling you this advice just from myself personally because I have damaged color treated hair that tends to frizz. So if you're one of those lucky girls that has like really naturally beautiful, smooth cuticle, shiny hair, I'm jealous of you. Good for you. You maybe don't need the pre-styling product, but I personally feel like it is invaluable. And I also found that a cocktail of products can even increase the chance of success using the Sleep Styler. So when I say a cocktail, I mean like combining 2 or 3 products that you think are right for you, whether that's like a root boost or a mousse or a hairspray or a shine serum. Do what you want to do. Use a pre-styling product. I guarantee it's going to make your hair look better in the long run. What I'm going to use today, my pre-styling product of choice is by Monat, which is actually a hair care brand that I'm actually using to regrow my hair because my hair is thinning. I have like super thinning spots on the top of my head, so work in progress. Look at that, super thin. I just started using the products yesterday. So I'm just using this much. Can you see? That's probably like a nickel size amount, maybe a little bit more than a nickel size amount because it's super concentrated, so little goes a long way. Now, this curl cream is actually for girls with naturally curly hair. You know, you use it with the diffuser. Ooh, it smells really good. Ooh, that smells good. It's my first time to use this curl cream, as you can tell. But I'm using this curl cream because my hair is so damaged now that I really want to create some shine with my hair. So I'm using this curl cream because I think that it's for like coarse hair, and my hair is like silky and fine. So I also feel like it will help the curls stay more defined. I'm actually going in with a little bit more because my hair is thirsty because it's damaged. So that is tip number 2, use the pre-products. So to review, tip number 1 is to start with damp hair. All right, here we go. Tip number 2, use pre-styling product, okay? All right, bonus, I shouldn't say bonus tip. This is actually tip number 3, but I actually realized I actually may have 5 tips for success. So I may start counting because I've got several tips. So I'm just going to blow dry the roots of my hair just slightly, just a little bit. You don't have to do that, but the reason I did is because I have oily hair at the root. It's super dry at the end. It's like having combination skin where one part of your face is really dry and the other is really oily. That's my hair. Welcome to my life. So the reason I tend to blow dry my roots is because I want my hair to have a little lift and to not get greasy. And I have found that if I blow dry my hair, instead of letting it air dry, it won't get as greasy. All right, but I double shampooed my hair today using the Monat shampoo, so hopefully it won't be a problem today. All right, so my hair has been a little bit blow dried, even though that was just more like a symbolic blow dry because that wasn't really legit because the hair is more dry than I normally have whenever I put these in. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of how I use these rollers and why I use 2 different sets. First, I'm going to start with the top half of my hair, and then I'm going to show you what I do with it, okay? So I use these mini rollers, and I also use bobby pins and a comb. So here are my tools. I'm gonna get a bobby pin ready right here. So here's what I do. I section my hair like this front section right here, just kind of like the bangs. Okay, then I lift it up. And just like a hairstylist, you want to have a little bit of tension on it. You know how like whenever you get a blowout and the stylist will pull with the round brush with a little bit of tension, that tension kind of gives you that shine and shape to your hair. So here's some keys that I think you need to keep in mind. And I have been using these and I feel like I'm a professional now with the Sleep Styler, so I really know what I'm talking about. My key for you is to, let me do it this way. How about I do it the way I want you to? So my key for you is to have the ribbon, like the edge of the ribbon, see on this side, not on this side, like that would be backwards, but the edge of the ribbon right at the root of your hair. And that will help you achieve a tighter hold. I will show you the wrong way to do it and see how whenever I just close the roller, it is more secure because the top part of the ribbon was right closer to the root of my hair, okay? And then what I also would do is I would take a bobby pin and then push this behind, like the hair that's behind. I will grip some of it with a bobby pin, and then I will grip the hair underneath it and shove that bobby pin in there. And look how secure this roller is. Look at this secureness. This is a secure roller. That was a really good one. That was a secure roller. Now I'm going to show you that one. These mini rollers on the top part of my hair. And by the way, another reason I'm able to build volume is because note that the hair has been lifted and goes over the roller, so that when I take the roller out, it's gonna be like, boom, you got some volume, girl. And I'm like, yes, I do. Thank you. So here's how to do it the wrong way. So I'm gonna section off. This is about how much I would use for this roller. Now, whenever you put the roller in, remember what I said, the part with the ribbon right there, you want to put it right close. You want to put that ribbon close to the root, so that when you wrap it, it does that, like it does like this easy closure. See how it's like easy close, and then you have that volume. Then you put the bobby pin in. Now let me show you the wrong way to do it, okay? So the wrong way, I promise I'm going to get to y'all's comments after I do the top half of my head. So the wrong way would be, I shouldn't say wrong, there's really no right or wrong. The way that I don't want to do it, and the way I don't recommend you to do it, is to put the ribbon on the bottom part of the roller, and I'll show you why. If you do it that way, and I wrap the hair around the Sleep Styler roller, so I wrap the hair, and then if I try to do the closure, it's like all loose. You see what I'm saying? It's a problem. So this is why I don't recommend you do it that way. So I'm going to show you again how I do recommend that you do it. For you viewers who are sticking with me, you guys know I love you so much. All right, so one more time how I recommend you do it. There's the ribbon on the top part that goes right under the root, like right under the root. And kind of, if you want even more volume, which I do, you just kind of want to push it. Like you can push it and achieve that volume. It's like when you tease your hair, you know how the hairdressers call it over-directing the tease? This is over-directing the root, so that when you take it out, it's going to be like super bouncy and big. All right, so that is the right way to do it. And I'm also going to secure that with the bobby pin. One more time, if you're like, I didn't get the bobby pin, Angela. So the bobby pin is like grabbing some of that hair under the roller and then securing it to the hair that sits directly under the roller, so it kind of pushes it up, okay? Now I'm going to take your comments. All right. Karen Hurd, hi, welcome. Sorry, I am just now responding to your comment 10 minutes later. And then Lacey Johnson says, hey, where can you get these? By the way, your hometown peeps love you. I love you too, Lacey. You're awesome. And the Beauty Throbber says, my hair's the same way when I had it blonde. You couldn't tell, but now that I'm back to my natural hair color, you can tell. And Anade Mendoza is here. Lacey, you actually can buy these from thesleepstyler.com. Unfortunately, I don't have a referral link. That's okay. I just recommend that you get it, because it's good for your hair. Because you know what? The good part about this, yeah, the Beauty Throbber says it would give you volume. I need volume in the crown of my head. Me too, girl. Me too. Like, the hair is thin. You can see. Like, most of you guys that are subscribed to my channel, you always see me wearing hair extensions, and I tease the root of my hair. And I find that with these, I don't really need to do that. I don't really even tease my hair. I may just spray a little bit, maybe spray some volume spray or something. It's not really necessary. All right, I'm going to do one more on the top of my head. If I'm feeling ambitious, I'll do two more. Like, I'll split this kind of area right there into two, but I'm kind of feeling like this video is already 14 minutes long. And so I'm like, let me just move on with my life. All right, so now the back, I'm going to give you another tip for the back. Oh my gosh, my 3 tips are turning into 22. 22 tips for sleep stylers, people. So another tip for the back, and these are all tips that I have tried and tested for myself. So you know that they are legit, because I have failed. So I don't want you to fail. All right, so the big failure that I have done in the past is that I did the roller and I put it and I just was like, oh, la, 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 la. But then when I went to sleep and put my head on the pillow, I'm sitting on a roller. Now these rollers are comfortable. They are memory foam, but I just don't want one in the back of my head pushing into my scalp. Like it's not what I'm used to. It's disturbing the beauty sleep. You know, you got to have a little beauty sleep. So I recommend putting this roller at the very top of the crown of your head. And what that means is pulling the hair, just like I just said with the other one, over directing it. Like, so kind of pulling the hair forward. So when you do that, pull the hair forward, put the ribbon on the top. Where did it go? Ribbon on the top, wrap the hair, roll it down, secure it, pull out the bobby pin. Okay, bobby pin. And then take some of the hair from the bottom and then secure it. I really hope that I'm clear with the action of the bobby pin. I feel like I'm probably not doing as well as I could explaining how to do that. So I'm gonna do one more just so that you really fully understand how I use the bobby pin to keep the Sleep Styler lifted, because that lift with the Sleep Styler is what's going to give you that volume in the morning. Oh, by the way, while I'm thinking about this, before I do, actually, okay, let me not get ahead of myself. Let me do this first, then I'm gonna show you something. So when I say bobby pin, basically what I'm doing is I'm taking a bobby pin and pushing it into a very little part of hair that's on the bottom of the Sleep Styler, and then pushing it into the hair under the Sleep Styler. So hair on the bottom of the Sleep Styler and then hair next to the scalp is where you secure the bobby pin. Hope that made sense. I really don't know the right words to describe it, and it's kind of, I know, hard to see what my hands are doing in this. I did want to show you for sure. Where did it go? Look on my YouTube channel, you guys, because where did it go? If you're curious, what does this look like when it's all done? I actually already have a Sleep Styler video on YouTube. It looks like this. So go to my, well, you're already on my YouTube channel. Angela, get with the program. This is a live YouTube broadcast. Look for this thumbnail. It's like a few videos back, and then you will be able to see what the hair looks like when I pull it out. I will also try my best to do, I shouldn't say I should try, I will do a YouTube live tomorrow morning and pull the Sleep Stylers out so that you can see what it looks like in real time if you have any questions, you know. But again, you can pretty much see from this thumbnail, this is kind of what the hair will look like. And you see that lift at the crown, like there's like volume there on that side and really good volume here in my bangs there. That's from the minis. Now I tried putting the minis all over my hair one day just to see what would happen. Not a good situation. It wasn't the kind of curls I wanted. I wanted that beach curl that's kind of like the, look like you did it with a curling iron. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I was looking for. We're about to get into the original. Okay, Lacey said, when you use these, do you still wear extensions? I do use the Sleep Stylers on a daily basis, and they give me curl. I don't wear extensions on a daily basis. I only wear extensions when I'm going on TV and doing beauty news, or when I'm doing a YouTube video. So most of the time, if you see me on Instagram stories, which again, please follow me on all of my social media at Angela Cruz Tube. I will show you once again my graphic that I made, because I'm really proud of this graphic. So please follow me on social media at Angela Cruz Tube, especially on Instagram, because I do a lot of Instagram stories. So if you follow me there, you will see what my hair looks like, because usually in the morning you'll see me doing my makeup and I'm wearing the Sleep Stylers. But I wanted to do this YouTube live because I feel like this other video that I have, I did like the Instagram story recorded to my YouTube video, and the video was like straight up and down. So I was like, let me do like a horizontal, appropriate YouTube dimensions video showing how I put in the Sleep Stylers. All right, so now we're about to get into the originals. I'm a little concerned because my hair is, again, it's already kind of dry, so I'm gonna give it a little more spritz. Because you want that dampness so that the curl sets and lasts. You know what I'm talking about? All right, so, all right, now I do 4 Sleep Stylers on the bottom half of my hair. So basically what I do is I divide my hair in half and then divide this part in half. So here's how I achieve those ringlet type curls that look like you made them with a curling iron. So my key for success with these, and by the way, those of you who are watching live, thank you so much for sticking with me. I love y'all so much, especially those of you who are commenting. I really appreciate that. That's amazing. So, okay, so here's the ribbon. My key for success is to take the ribbon and put that ribbon part of the sleep styler directly behind the hair that you want to curl and push it as close to the scalp as you possibly can, so that when you wrap the hair, it sits tight and secure against your scalp. So then when you pull the ribbon down, you see how, because the sleep styler was sitting so tight against my scalp, that when I pull the ribbon down, it makes it more secure by nature of the way that I wrap it. So then I pull the hair, or I pull the sleep styler ribbon behind the hair, and then I wrap it around the hair that's curled around it. And then I just Velcro the bottom. And that is it. Now, when I have a loose end like that, I like to tuck it. I know that right now the modern look for curls is to have it super curly and then the end straight. That's fine. I don't want to do that myself personally, because curls don't last as long in my hair as I want them to. So I like it super boingy curly in the morning, because by the afternoon it's going to be more of a soft curl. So that's just my personal preference. So let's do that again on this side. Do a little sleep styler. On this side, whoo, my lashes, y'all, these are those magnetic lashes, which, speaking of, you know, I have a video on these. Oh man, where did the bottom half go? Oh, it's still on my lash. See, I'm trying to look cute for y'all, and the lashes are falling off. I need to quit wearing these big magnetic lashes. These are the ones I made, and they're just a little too Bugs Bunny over the top. Okay, I digress. We're here to talk about sleep stylers, not the magnetic lashes. I am thinking of doing a video on the game-changing, disruptive beauty products that I've talked about lately, which are the sleep stylers, plus the magnetic lashes, plus the Urban Decay Velvetizer, which has been a great product to keep my skin more matte. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea, or if I've just beat the dead horse too much with these products. Let me see what your comments are saying. Let me check. Do they work for long hair? Oh, the Beauty Throbber, absolutely. These to me really do very well with long hair. In fact, the longer your hair, the prettier I think your curl is going to be. Oh my goodness. Please let me know if you ever get them, because I would love to see your picture, girl. Really would love to see that. All right, so taking the sleep styler with the ribbon facing forward. So you don't want it this way. This is the wrong way. I'm going to show you why it's the wrong way. So here's what happens if you do it the quote unquote wrong way, even though I know I'm being politically correct and saying there's no such thing as wrong way. If you try to do it this way, then you have less tightness, like you have less tension in the sleep styler, and the ribbon's all backwards and stuff. So just don't do it that way. Just don't. Do it the way that I'm trying to teach you, which is take the ribbon and put the ribbon forward, okay? Right close to your scalp. Close to your scalp. Close to your scalp, okay? See how it's close to my scalp, so that when I wrap the hair, there is tension, which ensures that my hair cuticle will lie smooth and shine and make my hair look shiny. Then when I wrap the ribbon, it's very secure because of the placement of the ribbon. Do you see how the hair on both sides are very secure? Okay, so those are my demonstrations for the front. Now for the back, what I personally like to do is to not put the sleep styler like back here, like far back, because then I'm sleeping on the memory foam, which is okay. One night I actually did sleep like on the side with my sleep styler, like it was a pillow. Like there was my pillow, there was my sleep styler. But I normally sleep on my back because I feel like I get the most restful sleep that way. So here is how I do the backs. So I take the backs and I actually kind of pull them forward, so that whenever I put in the sleep styler, hold on, let me set my sleep styler up. There we go. So whenever I put in the sleep styler, I'm actually not going to be lying on them. Okay? So here we are. So basically, my back hair will have a little more straightness at the top than the, ooh, let me get that little section. Oh no, that doesn't look good. Whenever I have a little wonky curl like that, you gotta be careful, because then you got a wonky curl for the rest of the day. Because the way you wrap it is the way the curl is going to look. Okay? So my hair is so shiny. I did that Monate shampoo to grow my hair, to grow my thinning hair, and I'm like, man, my hair is shiny already, which is a major miracle. All right, so I'm taking the Sleep Styler, pulling the hair kind of forward, and because I'm pulling the hair forward, there's less hair to wrap around. So I got two what do you call them? Kind of struggling a little bit. Kind of struggling. We tuck these little loose ends and then cover it up with the ribbon. What is happening back here? I'm losing control. There. All right. So this is a little bit looser than what I want, but you know what? It's because I'm on live YouTube right now. Oh, speaking of which, let me check in with the comments. Make sure I'm caught up. Yep, I'm caught up. Good. Ooh. All right. So then the last one I'm going to do, this is a super long live. I'm sorry about that. I usually try to be quick, but you know, I just had so many tips for you. I was like 3 tips for the Sleep Styler, and then I gave you 22. So I should retitle this video 22 tips for success with the Sleep Styler. So the last one is going in. I'm telling you guys, when you see my hair tomorrow morning, again, I will definitely do the YouTube live. I will wake up early just so that I can do this YouTube live, so you can see what it looks like when I pull it out. But if you really are just curious right now, just again, go watch that video I already have uploaded, and you will see what it looked like when I pulled it out. All right, so I'm satisfied with this one because this is nice and tight. This one I just really want to do again because I'm just not happy with it. I was trying to talk and demonstrate too much, and I didn't do a good job demonstrating. Look, I already have a little bit of that wave pattern in the hair. It's just you know, I think it's the yoga mat material that makes the Sleep Styler so successful. I got another comment. Let me check. It's all good, Beauty Throbber. You are right on tonight. You are like paying attention to what I'm saying, and I'm grateful for you for it. All right. Wrap, wrap, wrap. Wrap the ribbon after the hair. I kind of hold my hair in place as I'm wrapping the ribbon. That's just another tip for success. So like 23 tips for success, if you will. I'm up to 23. I don't know. I'm not counting. What? What? Angela, get it together. I'm showing you the wrong way to do this. This one particular one is just not wanting to cooperate. This better get it right this time. This better get it right, or I'm going to be mad and just let it go and just be like, that's just going to be a wonky one. Because your girl ain't got time. I've been live about like 27 minutes. That is too long. Y'all know I like my YouTube videos short and sweet. And here I am with a 30-minute YouTube live. All right, that's okay. That one's okay. So this is what my hair looks like. If you're just now tuning in, I sectioned my hair half at the top, half at the bottom, and I do the Sleep Styler minis on the top half for volume and just that boinginess, and then I do the original Sleep Stylers on the bottom for the curls that look like a curling iron. I recently had my hair cut about 1 inch or 2, so there is not as much hair that goes around the bottom, so it is what it is. But you know, I just love the way that my hair looks when I wear these. I love the convenience. Honestly, the Sleep Styler in a nutshell has been a game changer product for me. It has actually been disruptive. That's a word that you're using whenever you say something that's come and completely shaken up the marketplace. The Sleep Stylers are a disruptive product for me. I've completely changed my life because of them. If you wonder what I mean by that, I mean that typically I always used to shower in the morning. I mean, when I say my whole life I've been a morning shower person, that means my entire life I've been a morning shower person. But for the last month, ever since I got the Sleep Styler, I've started showering in the evening, and I love that. I think it's great. So I take a shower or a bath at night, wash my hair, and then I kind of blow dry the roots just a little bit, put a little product in, and then I will put in the Sleep Stylers and I'll sleep with them, wake up, brush my teeth, you know, clean the body. Let's not go into TMI. But then I will take out the Sleep Stylers after I do my makeup. So again, if you're following me on Instagram stories, you know that you see me put on my wake up and makeup face wearing the Sleep Stylers. Then I pull the Sleep Stylers out, and then you see, voila, the hair looks like I styled it with like a curling iron. So super happy with this product. Highly recommend it. TheSleepStyler.com is where you can get it. I see I've got a few more comments. Let me see what it is. 20,000 tips. Yeah, that's where we are right now. Thanks, Lacey. The Beauty Throbber, they don't need any heating. These are heatless curls that you will be achieving, which is another reason why they are great for your hair, because you're not using heat styling unless you're doing like I am and using the blow dryer, which you really don't need to do. Honestly, when I did that blow dryer just a few minutes ago, like that was not even necessary. That was just me showing you what I would typically do, because actually my hair had already kind of dried on its own. Lacey, the way that you clean the sleep stylers is that you take the memory foam core out of, let me see what I'm showing you. So the way that you clean them is you just would remove this memory foam core from the actual, like you pull that out from the yoga mat material and then wash the outside, like the blue part, okay? You don't need to wash the memory foam core unless you need to, but it's protected by this. So that's how you clean them, super easy. So that's basically it. This is how I do my hair with a sleep styler. This is a 30-minute long YouTube live. I'm telling you, I did not mean to go that long. Super sorry, but thank you for staying with me. I'm just happy to hang out with you guys. I love y'all. I love this YouTube live because I can see your comments as I'm doing it. So thanks for tuning in. Be sure you're subscribed to my channel. Again, I upload every Sunday and every Wednesday to give you beauty news to help you look your best so you feel your best. Again, follow me Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat at Angela Cruz Tube on all of those platforms. Hopefully I'll see you in the next YouTube video. Oh, by the way, another quick plug for my morning video that I uploaded this morning. I did a vlog on the first day that I got braces. Yay, my braces. And I uploaded that this morning. So go check that out because it kind of goes into why I got braces and why I was so excited to do that. The video that I have coming out this Wednesday is going to be a blue and orange summer eyeshadow tutorial. So I also already have that edited. So I'm like ahead of the game this week. I'm like, yeah, YouTube, I got you. And I have more comments coming in. And then thank you, Beauty Throbber, for tuning in. And I appreciate you. Lacey, you're so cute. Love you too. Like a fat kid love cake. I personally love ice cream. So this fat kid's gonna love you like I love ice cream. So I love all of you like I love ice cream. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. If I can shut it off. Ooh, I'm still going. I don't even know how to turn it off. Is this it?